freelancer or a gig worker or maybe an independent contractor, you probably know that taxes can take a big bite out of your income. But did you know there's actually a lot of tax deductions available that can help you save a lot more money? In this video, I'm going to break down the most important 1099 tax deductions, also how to track them properly, and some common mistakes to avoid so you pay less in taxes and keep your cash in your own pocket. So let's talk about what exactly are 1099 tax deductions. When you're a 1099 contractor or self-employed worker, the IRS allows you to deduct business-related expenses from your taxable income. This means you only pay taxes on your net income, which is what's left after deductions. I'm trying to think of a good example here. So say if you made $60,000 but had $10,000 in deductible expenses, you'd only pay taxes on that $50,000 and not the full amount. So the goal here is to bring down that full amount so you're taxed on less money. And the key here is knowing which expenses qualify so you can keep more of your own money in your pocket. So here, I'm going to give you the top best 1099 tax deductions to know about. Number one on our list is the home office deduction. If you use a dedicated space in your home exclusively for work, like this here, you can actually deduct a portion of your rent or mortgage, utilities, and internet costs. The IRS has a simplified method where you can deduct $5 per square foot up to 300 square feet. Or you can use the actual expense method. Number two on the list is mileage and vehicle expenses. And a lot of people don't think of this or they forget about it. If you use your car for business purposes, you can deduct mileage or actual vehicle expenses. The standard mileage rate for 2024 is 67 cents per mile. And just know that this rate changes every single year. Keep good records with a mileage tracking app or log your trips manually. The third common deduction that you should know about is phone and internet costs. If you use your phone or internet for business, you can deduct the portion related to your work. So if your phone bill is $100 a month and you use 50% of it for business, you can deduct $50 as a business expense. And when you start to add this up month over month over month, it really adds up, guys. The fourth deduction is business meals. You can deduct 50% of meals when meeting clients or traveling for business. Keep itemized receipts and write down who you met with and the business purpose in case of an IRS audit. The fifth deduction is equipment and supplies. Purchases like laptops, cameras, printers, office furniture, or software used for work can be deducted. Just know, items over $2,500 may need to be depreciated over time, while smaller expenses can be deducted full in the same year. Number 6 is marketing and advertising. If you spend money on Facebook or Google Ads, website hosting, social media tools, business cards, these expenses are fully deductible. Our next deduction is professional services and software. Hiring accountants, consultants, or business coaches, those fees are deductible. Same with software like editing programs, bookkeeping apps, or subscriptions needed for work. The next deduction is travel expenses. If you travel for business, you can deduct airfare, hotel stays, rental cars, and even 50% of meals while on the trip. The IRS requires that travel be primarily for business to qualify. The next deduction is health insurance premiums. If you're self-employed and pay for your own health insurance, you may be able to deduct 100% of your premiums. And this is going to lower your taxable income significantly. Lastly, we have retirement contributions. Contributing to a solo 401k or an IRA can reduce your taxable income while helping you save for retirement. The contribution limits are much higher than traditional IRAs. A little tip for you guys though, tracking expenses all year makes tax time much easier. QuickBooks can help organize business finances. That way you're always prepared when it's time to file. That's what I personally use. QuickBooks has changed the game for all my small businesses. I'll throw my affiliate link in the description. Next, I want to talk about some common mistakes to avoid. So what you don't want to do is not keeping receipts. The IRS requires documentation for deductions. So hold on to digital or paper receipts. Also, mixing personal and business expenses is a terrible idea. Always use a separate business bank account and credit card for business purchases. Another mistake is forgetting about quarterly taxes. If you expect to owe over $1,000 in taxes, you're required to pay estimated taxes quarterly to avoid penalties. Another mistake is overestimating home office deductions. The space must be used exclusively for work, not a part-time guest room or a gym or something like that. Another mistake is missing out on deductions. Many people forget to deduct software, business education, marketing expenses, which could save you thousands in taxes, guys. If you're unsure about which deductions apply to you, H&R Block can walk you through it all, and they help you make sure you don't miss anything. I'll throw my affiliate link in the description. So some final thoughts on all this, because it was a lot, let's be honest. As a 1099 contractor, knowing which tax deductions you qualify for can save you thousands of dollars each year. The key is tracking expenses properly and filing correctly to avoid any IRS issues. If you're looking for a way to keep your business finances organized all year, QuickBooks is the go-to tool, and it's what I personally use. You can track expenses, invoices, payments, and when it comes time to file, I personally use H&R Block. If you guys have any further questions, don't be afraid to hit me up down in the comments. All links and resources will be in the description. But guys, before you go, check out this next video. I'm confident that you're gonna love it.